The wilderness must be explored.
There should be 13 or 15.
Why is there an oar? Yeah. Wait, why is there an oar? What colors are the animals? They're not out.
Hello, beautiful humans, and welcome back to our channel. I am the Michigan-based half of the theme park Damsels. My name is Frankie, and today we're coming at you with another very exciting park quest, park challenge. Today, I sent Riley off to Disney's Animal Kingdom Park, and she is going to complete the Wilderness Explorers scavenger hunt, trail, game, whatever it's called, at Disney's Animal Kingdom. It's obviously based on the movie Up, Russell, the Wilderness Explorers, kind of like their version of a Boy Scout, so to speak. I'm very excited to see what she gets into. I've never done this. I don't believe Riley's done this either, so we love new experiences, and let's get started, shall we?
The wilderness must be explored.
It's true. The wilderness must be explored. First of all, off the rip. Already off to a great start. Fit check, 10 out of 10. Fichua fellow. If you know, you know, 10 out of 10 for the fit. But are we surprised? I'm not surprised.
Hello, beautiful humans. I'm Riley, and I'm the Florida-based half of the theme park Damsels. I'm coming to you today from Animal Kingdom, as you can see, and Frankie has a new challenge for me, and I'm super excited about this one. We're gonna do the Wilderness Explorers challenge that they have all throughout the park. I know that it exists. Other than that, I have no idea what it entails. So you and I are gonna sort of be doing this together for the very first time. So I'm excited for a brand new experience. Let's go.
I'm glad she didn't know really what it was either, so we're aligned there. Love to see it.
To make a W with our hands like this.
Okay.
And you're
Oh, there's dance moves. Right up Riley's alley.
gonna repeat after me. You're gonna say the wilderness
The wilderness
must be explored.
must be explored.
Take your hands like this. Flip them over. Cross your thumbs. Now you got a bird. You're gonna flap those bird wings and go, go, go.
Go, go!
Show me your tiger paws and give me a roar.
Roar!
Fun fact about Riley, she does that. If you're in the park with her, or really anywhere in public with her, and you're lost, you can't find her, she'll yell, caw-caw, caw-caw. Typically, you can find her pretty quick.
You can go around and earn up to 24 sticker badges like Russell from Up, all while learning all about animals and conservation. By doing the ecology, you've already earned your first badge here, so congratulations.
Woohoo! Okay, so I got my little book. I, Riley, pledge that I will uphold the Wilderness Explorer's motto. A wilderness explorer is a friend to all, be it plant or fish or tiny mole. So 3 easy steps to exploring at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Find your badge location using the map on the next page. I believe she said there are 24 different stops.
24 different stops. That's crazy. So you could really make your entire Animal Kingdom day. You could be a wilderness explorer by the end of your day. That's pretty cool. And you get a cool sticker, which we love stickers.
There's a map of the entire park. Follow the instructions on each page to complete your activity. And then step 3, find your troop leader or your badge guide to earn your badge. And so the troop leaders are dressed like the Wilderness Explorers, so like Russell from Up, and they have the cool little satchels that are orange and have all the patches on them. So as we go through all the different activities, we'll have a page, and then as I complete them, I will get the sticker and therefore have earned my badge. Since we are really close to Discovery Island here with the Tree of Life behind me, I think we're gonna go do that one first. Which happens to be the first one in the book, but it talks about the flamingos on Discovery Island. So let's go find some flamingos. That's me. Okay, so up first we have our flamingos. A group of flamingos is called a flamboyance, for those who didn't know. But they live in large group called colonies, and it's hard to tell them apart. So what they do here at Animal Kingdom is they put little bands on their legs with different numbers so they can tell them apart. And so I have to see if I can read 3 of their numbers. So that's how I will earn my badge. So let's zoom in and see if we can see any of the numbers.
Oh, I want to read their badges. I'm looking at the flamingos with the things on their legs. Oh, 42, 288.
Listen, the numbers are small and the flamingos are kind of far away. Okay.
So I see you got the numbers down.
Yay!
But let's do some quick facts.
Okay.
So Flamingos are pink because of what they eat.
Shrimp.
Shrimp. And they do love to eat algae as well.
Okay.
But what's even cooler is that after 2 to 3 years of doing that, there's a secret ingredient in the shrimp and algae called beta carotene.
That's crazy how much shrimp they're eating and to turn pink like that. Which is funny because shrimp is like gray when it's raw. And are they feeding them cooked shrimp? I have so many questions for another video.
So if we ate carrots, which contains beta carotene, what color would we start turning?
Orange.
We would, but you know how you get rid of that color?
How?
Stop eating it. That's literally
So if
it.
they were to stop eating it, they wouldn't be pink.
Absolutely, they revert back to white and gray. Alrighty.
Thank you so much,
Yes, of
Nathaniel. I
course.
appreciate you.
Yes, it was great meeting y'all.
Nice meeting you. My first badge. So I turned the page, and the next one is Animal Find Badge. So this one's actually going to be all over the park, and as we go through the park, if I find the animals, then I'll check them off. And then at the end, I'll go back to headquarters, and then we'll earn this badge. So this will kind of be throughout the day as we go. It's not like a specific area. Like I said, it's all over the park. Okay, we're going to head into Pandora here and get our botany badge.
I own.
And the ecology badge.
Those are words that I never thought I would use in my adult life outside of like school. So I'm glad to see we're using our words at Disney. Even better.
The botany badge.
We're specifically going to talk about carnivorous plants.
Okay.
Because I have an example of one. Do you know what kind of plant that is?
Well, I think that's a Venus flytrap.
Exactly.
And learning my, using my key
Because you were looking, seeing kind of
indicators here.
the indicators, seeing how like these are touch activated. Because Venus flytraps are a species of carnivorous plant that need to be touched 3 times before they shut. So I would encourage you when you go home, look and see kind of what carnivorous plant either looks closest to you and how they might be similar or different to Venus flytraps and pitcher plants.
Okay. So we got our botany badge. And then up next is the ecology badge.
We want to learn about ecology. and
I do,
relationships.
absolutely. Yes, please.
If I were to take one animal out of the ocean here, what do you think would happen?
It's all gonna fail.
It might, yeah. You might notice a little bit of a difference for a while. But what if I take all these animals out?
Oh my gosh, we're in a hot mess.
Things would not go very well at all.
Right.
Because a lot of these animals rely on each other for things like food, shelter, even transportation.
Okay.
So how do you think we have an impact on this ecosystem?
Reduce, reuse, recycle. Save the turtles!
Yes, you're
That's
exactly right.
literally one of my life mottos. I live by that.
Right.
Did I get my badge?
What if she said no? No, you don't get your badge. Save the turtles.
Congratulations!
Thank you. Okay, so we completed all of our badges in Pandora. We're gonna head to Rafiki's Planet Watch next. There are 5 badges back there. To the train we go.
Just shout out to these cast members. All these cast members seem really cool and like really like excited to talk about this stuff. And I love to see that. I love cast members who are actually like enjoying what they're doing and like being able to educate guests in the park. It's something, just a really cool, different experience that you wouldn't probably have at many theme parks, I should say. So it's cool to see them so enthusiastic about it. This music.
So all these animals here have found some habitats out in my backyard. They've moved in. So
This is your backyard?
my backyard.
Oh, hey
Really
girl.
fancy, right?
Yeah.
So you're gonna go on a scavenger hunt, go look for some of these animals, and see if you can
This one requires an extra challenge within the challenge. A scavenger hunt of sorts.
find any modifications I've made to my backyard that make it a little more welcoming for some of these animals.
Okay.
Wait, that Mickey is so cool. How did they do that? Wow. Or did it grow that way?
Every animal species likes their own thing for their habitat.
Sure.
What modifications did you see in my backyard?
We got a little bat house.
Yeah.
And then we have the little toad in a pot. And then we helped our ant friends with a shovel.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
When you go home, you have to think about what modifications can you make out to your backyard or to a balcony to make a little more welcoming habitat for some of the animals
Okay.
that are around where you live.
Thank you so much. Okay.
So you've got a fun little matching activity in your book.
Okay.
But as you can see, there's a wilderness explorer down here sharing some s'mores with a bear.
Is that part of the challenge? You get to share s'mores with a bear?
That's
do you-
bad.
Exactly right. Do you know why?
because that's not what they eat in the wild. You can't get s'mores in the woods.
Exactly, they don't grow on trees.
Right?
At Animal Kingdom, we've got an entire nutrition team where their whole job every day is to come in and help prepare diets for the animals. And then right down the hallway, we have our nutrition center.
Side note, in Rafiki's Planet Watch, if you go to Animal Kingdom and you don't go to Rafiki's Planet Watch, I think it's definitely something to experience at least once. It's definitely like a hidden gem of the park. It's kind of like a super quiet area away from all the chaos, but a lot of educational pieces there. There's typically like live animals, like getting medical care there as well. It's like a live medical facility. Sometimes you'll actually see like surgeries or like procedures being done on animals. I know I've seen like a what are the things with the big nose? Not a porcupine, they're like bigger than a porcupine. Or maybe they're just a different, anyways. I've seen like surgeries on those. I've seen chickens back there. So you really don't know what you're going to see when you go back there, but it's definitely worth the cute little train ride and getting to experience what goes on back there.
Where you can actually talk to one of our nutrition assistants right now. They've got some cool samples out of our animals' food that you can check out.
Okay. We've made our way to Asia. That's where we did the animal call badge.
Okay, so like we got a few back here. We'll do the fun one.
Okay.
What does that kind of sound like?
A lot of blue name tags back here, which is really cool. The Disney Legacy, it's super cool to see.
It's a type of ape.
Okay.
And they're called a Simang.
And then the forestry badge.
We want to make sure we're doing things to help protect those forests.
Okay.
So a big thing for us is finding alternatives so we're trying to use less paper. So do you know what this is?
That looks like bamboo.
Spot on.
I won't lie, I thought the bamboo was a breadstick. So, that's all.
Trying to use that because bamboo is a type of grass. So some bamboo can actually grow about
grass.
Grows about 3 feet a day. So much quicker and easier to replenish than a tree.
Sure.
So there is your animal call back.
Okay, perfect.
And
so we're going to do the Maharaja Jungle Trek, which is behind me. That's the home of the tigers and the bats and the aviary and a bunch of other stuff. So we're going to go earn some badges inside. Time to get batty. How many insects do they eat in 1 hour?
600 mosquitoes in 1 hour.
Bats eat 600 mosquitoes in 1 hour, then why are there so many still? Everywhere. All the time. Not all the time in the summer. That's a lot of mosquitoes. Ugh.
I gotta find my secret code word.
It's somewhere here on this panel.
Why stop deforestation? It's gotta be it.
It's one of the biggest threats that tigers face nowadays is the loss of their habitats.
So this is your birding badge.
It is.
So we have about 300 birds for you guys to see in here. A lot of cool ones. They're going to be native to Australia and Asia, and it's actually nesting season right now. So we have some pretty cool nests that you can take a look at. Closest ones, or easiest ones to see from here, are the metallic starlings. They kind of make like a hotel. So they all work together, make this community of rooms, and then everybody gets their own room. Pretty cool. When you go home, I want you to learn a little bit about birds that are native to where you're from.
Okay.
Maybe what their nests are going to look like. Because every bird has their own style of nesting, okay?
Okay, thank you.
I'm sure the first thing Riley did when she got home was to look and see what birds native to her home, what they make their nests out of. I just know it.
So we finished up the Maharaja Jungle Trek. The bats and the tigers are my absolute favorite. The bats were really hard to see though. They were up above the tree line. But the lady tiger, she was out and about and on the prowl for something. So that was super exciting to see her like actually out and moving.
It's very rare you get to see the tiger out and about. I don't see them more often than I do see them. So definitely worth going on those jungle trails to see what you can see, because you never know.
So now we've made our way to like the base of Everest, and there's 2 badges here that involve that. One of them is basically have to find all the things that would make our climbing gear if we were to actually scale the mountain. So we'll go ahead and look around for a lantern, a backpack, a water container, a camp stool, an ice pickaxe, and ropes. And then the other is to like learn about the Yeti and see how many like drawings or carvings we can find that kind of reference him within the area. And I know that one of them is the footprint outside of the ride. So you must be 1 Yeti foot tall to ride the ride. aka 44 inches.
Those Yetis got some big feet. 44 inches? That's crazy. They really put you to work on this wilderness. You gotta work hard to be a wilderness explorer. They don't mess around here.
Do you have the official number?
Let me go inside the store.
Yetis?
Yes.
There should be 13 or 15.
Why is there an oar? Wait, why is there an oar?
Well, the Yeti is really good at camouflage.
Okay.
The Yeti, fun fact,
We love fun facts.
the Yeti is kind of like its fur is closely related to the snow leopards.
Oh.
Yes, so that's why.
Okay.
In the snow.
Got it. Okay.
Yes.
That's pretty cool. Also, might be a dumb question. Are Yetis real? She said their fur is like a snow leopard, and she made it sound like they were real. Is that dumb? Is that a weird thing to say out loud? Too late.
So rumor has it, this is the actual tablet from Nepal. You didn't make this one, came from Nepal. We're in the Boneyard in DinoLand, USA. I've never been in here. I don't even think as a kid I've ever been in here because the park didn't open until '98 and I was already kind of tall. She said that anybody can do anything in here. I could even go down the slide if I wanted, but it's not just for kids. So there you go. But to go get my badge, we have to go up the stairs over to the dinosaur, to the dig site. We're going into the belly of the dinosaur.
Wow.
So if I was to know how many different dinosaurs I could find, do you know the answer?
It is 9.
9. I'm gonna cheat and say I found all 9.
Very nice. If you turn to 33, I can give you your badge. And your code word right here is mammoth. If you're
Oh, okay.
sick,
I am interested.
perfection.
It says you have an activity prepared for us.
Yes, I have one right here in my
Okay.
box. Yes. So come on over. I have these
Hello, I'm here to inquire about the activity you prepared for us.
4 dinosaurs.
What is Sarah? Is it what
Yeah,
Sarah is?
Triceratops. That's exactly right. Yep. And then this one can be kind of tricky. Its nose kind of looks like an animal alive today that says quack.
It's a Duckosaurus.
Not quite a dinosaur. It is a duck-billed dinosaur.
Honestly, Duckosaurus is a better name, I think. So they should really change it.
So you can see here, this is a T-Rex tooth, right? You can see how long it is, about the size of a banana or about the size of my arm, which is kind of crazy, right?
Okay.
To learn about bugs.
Absolutely.
All right. So I don't know if you can see, it's kind of tough, but if you look on this branch here, you can see these long legs. So how do most spiders catch their prey?
Webs.
Webs. And webs are super duper strong. In fact, did you know that if there was a spider web thread as thick as my pinky finger, the entire web could stop a plane going at full speed?
What? Have they tested this? I have follow-up questions.
Shut up.
Yeah, people have been trying to replicate it, but they haven't so far. It's
Okay.
show how amazing nature. Awesome job! You have just earned your insect badge, also called the arachnid badge.
Clearly, Riley's the only one enthusiastic about this challenge compared to those kids.
We are on the Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail, and I got my hiking badge, but in order to really earn it, at certain mile markers, there are questions that we're gonna answer. So the first one is at mile marker 1, or trail marker, not mile marker, I apologize. It is which insect is located at the trail marker. So we have to keep an eye out for the trail markers. Which insect is located at trail marker 1? This is a trick question. Termites. Guys, not real bugs. It's a fake bug.
Is this where the scavenger hunt derails? Has it been an overload of information? I didn't even do it, and my brain is mush.
Wow, I feel weird. We're really not with it today. Trail marker 2. We've hit it. What colors are the animals? They're not out. Black and white. The answer is black and white. Use your signs, Riley. Use the signs. They're very cute. I do know that. We've seen them before. They're just not, it's bedtime for them. Next is, what animal can we find at trail marker 3? It's an okapi. Babies. The okapi's closest relative is a giraffe, not a zebra, even though their back hind parts are striped, similar to zebras.
Fun facts with Riley. The okapi is closely related to the giraffe and not the zebra. Who would have thought?
So we can use really simple tracking, whether it's like something like this.
Right? Like an animal was probably here because of their paw print.
Exactly. They're using paw prints. We can also use something more complicated like this. That this is a lion tracking collar, but even this can become more complicated. I love rhinos. Rhinos are my favorite animals.
Yeah.
I grew up about 5 minutes from the San Diego Safari Park, where the white
Cool.
rhino is like partially bred out of extinction.
Awesome.
So something that we do to protect rhinos is dye their horns pink.
Oh.
Because it loses its value because it's seen as like a valuable object, even though it's just
no longer white.
Huh?
Really need to do this scavenger hunt because my mind is blown. And also, shout out to the cast member. Thank God they got rid of the Disney look because I love their green sparkly nails. They're fabulous. You couldn't do that back in my day.
So it loses the value, and then it also has the pink, so you can tell them apart.
Wow.
So it serves a lot of different purposes.
What kind of habitat in Africa?
Natural habitat.
Natural habitat. It's a place with a lot of trees.
Okay.
I mean, she's not wrong. Natural habitat is not the wrong answer. And I also love that they ask the guest questions too to kind of keep them engaged. That's really cool.
Jungle.
The jungle, huh?
The jungle. Not out on the safari.
So they are herbivores, and they will.
Oh, that's a question in here.
Yep, and then you can mark that down that they are herbivores.
Okay, we made it to trail marker 9. What are the 2 groups of gorillas that live in the sanctuary? We have our bachelor group area and our family group area. That completes our trail badges. We only have one left, and that's a safari badge, so we gotta hurry to get there before it closes.
Elephants are super cool. Do you have any fun facts about them? It's okay if not.
They don't like bees
They don't like bees. Why don't they like bees?
because they are scared of the buzzing.
Yeah. Do you know what they use bees for?
To keep them away from the
Crops.
yes, thank you. I was like the harvest thing, but
Yeah, they do. They don't get mad at the elephants.
right.
The elephants get to stay.
Okay.
Yeah.
To me, I think you worked really hard.
I did. I've done this all day long.
You were my favorite guest of the day.
Oh, yes.
Wow, she got favorite guest of the day? Snaps for Riley. She's also my favorite guest of the day. How fun was that? So many good cast member interactions. I'm excited to see what she has to say about all of them. But she's a senior wilderness explorer? How cool.
For your senior explorer ceremony.
Okay, yeah.
Just hold up 3 fingers.
Okay.
And you say, an explorer
An explorer
is a friend to all,
is a friend to all,
be it plants,
be it plants
or fish, or tiny mole.
or tiny mole.
Congratulations. Wilderness Explorer badges.
Thank you.
Come on.
Okay, beautiful humans. I am now officially a senior wilderness explorer. So once you finish all of your badges and all the activities, you get one of those, which is really exciting. So yeah, I mean, I took notes all day. I learned so much. The cast members were absolutely incredible. They're a special breed that do this, and that was just so great to meet them and interact with them. They remembered us, which was crazy. This is really awesome, and I think this is a great way for people to really experience all the Animal Kingdom has to offer. And if you were going to add rides to this would take up your entire day, and probably not even with enough time to like do the shows. It's definitely worth it. It's not just a kid thing. It was fantastic as an adult to go around and learn all the things that I learned today. And Frankie, thank you so much for this. I can't wait to talk to you about it. This was so great. Fantastic. 10 out of 10 on the Wilderness Explorers. It was so good. So thanks for watching, and I'll chat with you in just a minute.
I can't wait to be talked to about it. See, I love how excited she gets about this stuff. I think that's awesome. But yeah, very excited. To Frankie and Riley in the studio.
The wilderness must be explored.
And I'm so glad you did it for us.
So welcome to our Wilderness Explorer. Riley becomes a senior Wilderness Explorer wrap-up.
So it looked like you had a blast and a half. Just a little bit of fun. What was your kind of highlight thing you took away? Favorite thing you learned? Tell us all.
So the fact that they will dye rhinoceros' horns pink.
Insane.
I was like, how brilliant.
Yeah.
And so that was something I had never heard before. And then this is a stupid fact, but I didn't know that bamboo was grass.
Same.
I thought it was a tree.
I thought it was a breadstick at first that he was holding. So,
and it was also really cool back in the conservation station in Rafiki's Planet Watch that they all are like, have you seen our show? Have you seen our show on Disney Plus? Like they're very, very proud of it because a lot of those people that you see are on the show. It was really cool, just because we have watched the show. And for those of you who have not watched the Magic of Disney's Animal Kingdom on Disney Plus, please take the time to go do it. It is, in my opinion, the best thing on Disney Plus.
I was also saying that you won't know what you're going to see when you go back to Rafiki's Planet Watch. You could see like an animal having a procedure or a checkup done or like x-rays or like all this crazy stuff that you would never see at like a zoo.
Speaking of, guys, I got some inside info on that. So anything under 500 pounds comes in, and then they do not do procedures on Wednesdays. So if you're there on a Wednesday, you won't see anybody.
Okay.
And the best time to go is between 9:30 and 11. That's when they're typically doing their checkups.
My fun fact, my old roommate when I was a CP went back and did her professional internship and was a wilderness explorer person, cast member. Were you disappointed by anything? Didn't seem like it.
Yes and no. What was very interesting is, so there are very specific activities in the book. And so I would go up and I would I made the mistake in the beginning to okay, I did this thing, I found this thing, I'd ask this question, and then come to find out that they don't really expect anybody to actually read their book. And I was like,
student.
But this says I was supposed to go do this thing, but you don't really care that I did or didn't do this thing. So that was just, I don't know, that's just who I am as a person. I always read the directions. I always read the thing before I go do the thing. But I guess if you were a smaller human, you can do it whether you can read or not.
Yeah.
So they just kind of jump into whatever they want to talk about, which is great. And they're a wealth of knowledge. But I was like, well, where is the poster? How many dinosaurs are there? You know what I mean? And they were like, oh, okay.
Wow, this girl's really trying to do the most. And it looks like you had, and obviously you said it too, really great cast member interactions. And everyone was very excited and enthusiastic to tell you about their animal or their fun facts or whatever. So that was really cool that seemed like they were into it. And granted, you were into it way more than any children you were next to, I think. Star student for most enthusiastic.
Do I answer because there's children next to me?
Right?
So I sort of awkwardly paused. Judge me for what you want, internet, but I think that they had just as much fun with me as I did with them.
Yeah.
And when they're calling you out at the end of the day about how great you were and they're talking about you in the break room, we all had a good time.
Yeah, right?
I wanted to show you my...
Oh!
Okay, so here's my book. And I truly did. I literally took notes all day long and did the activities and stuff. So you gave me an assignment and I did it.
You did it.
And then what was really cool, so when you start your day, you get your little Wilderness Explorer sticker, and it's really more so for the cast members to know that you're participating in the experience, because they were prepped and ready. They were sticker, we're going, right? And then when you complete all 24 activities, you get your senior.
So you start off as a wilderness explorer, then you graduate to a senior.
Once you complete
explorer
everything.
By the time.
But my lovely husband actually went to the back of the book, and they have the ranking of per badges is what level you're at. Just like Boy Scouts leading into Eagle Scouts, right?
Wow.
So 5 badges, you're a tadpole. 10 badges, you're a minnow. 20 badges, you're a fish. And then
You're
when
a
you
fish.
complete everything, you are a senior
Wow.
wilderness explorer.
We're in the presence of greatness.
Yeah.
Who would have thought? Love that for you. Any final recapping thoughts
Yes.
about your wilderness explorer
I want to
experience?
specifically shout out the cast members that made my day so special. So we had Nathaniel, Daniel, Sarah, Maddie, Hillary, Linda, Rick and Andy were our legacy cast members. They were amazing. Corey, Josie, Abigail, Matt, Katie, Brad, and Juliana.
Wow, what a squad. So, one of my final questions, how long did it take you?
We started at noon and we went literally to park close. So it was 6 hours. If you wanted to do it all in a day, there are certain things that are time sensitive that you would want to kind of knock out first. But the troop leaders are done at park close. So if you wanted to get that last badge on your way out, you need to be to them by 6 by park close, whatever time the park close is.
You heard it here first. I'm so glad you had so much fun. I'm so jealous.
We're gonna do it
I had
together.
fun watching you though. Yeah. Oh yeah, we will.
We'll do it together.
I want to explore the wilderness.
It was so much fun. Right? It was great.
All in all, have you done the Wilderness Explorer Challenge? Scavenger hunt? We don't know what it's called. Let us know in the comments below. Let us know what fun facts you learned. If they were anything other than Riley's. But so glad you had so much fun, and I'm excited for the next challenge.
It was great. Thank you. And as always,
like and subscribe
for more.